Alright, this is TheAmethystdreamer, and we are back with this particular game, because I feel awkward saying the title. Because there are people in this house. So we're just gonna go straight into the game. Clenching my hands into fists, I strengthened my resolve to speak up. Well, you could...
What was that, lovely lady?
Skeezy. Shut up, Eric. That is,
Spit it out already.
You could stay with me here, if you like. As soon as I finished my sentence, the room became still. I'm not sure what went through their heads from my words. The silence of the air cut like a knife until I finally spoke up again. It seemed like you all needed a place to stay, and well, I just moved into this giant house, so it seemed like it made sense. It was still quiet in the room. I decided to keep talking. If you would like to stay here, though, there are two things I need all of you to follow.
Yes?
First of all, you can't use your powers or deliberately do something that might harm me or any guests that come over. Well, save for enemies, but you get my drift.
That sounds reasonable.
Cute. Okay. Second, you have to help me with any errands around the house. This place is kind of big, so yeah.
That is a generous offer, miss. Are you sure that would be okay? We don't wish to burden you any more than we already have.
It's alright. Really. I mean, I just started living here by myself, so I would appreciate some help around the house.
A wonderful idea. We'll live here and train while helping you with the house. Servants for the lovely princess.
Sam seems displeased.
What? Are you serious?
It's not like that, dude.
Shh, be quiet, Sam. I haven't slept in a bed for days.
They all seem to like the idea, except for Sam. And hey, I didn't really hate the idea either, even if they were incubi. They are mostly cute. It'd be interesting having 5 guys helping me take care of the house, given that they would follow the rules that I had just laid down.
Fine, but we're not staying here forever. Only until we can beat up that group of punks.
But you're cute.
I think that is a reasonable time limit for our stay.
What time limit? That wasn't a concrete time limit.
Yes, this is awesome.
Also beautiful. If you need a bedfellow.
I will pass.
Eric, knock it off.
I was happy that they agreed. Oh. Achievement unlocked. Cool! Maybe it was because I wasn't going to be lonely for a while. Maybe it was because they all needed help and my want to help people was fulfilled. I would never be sure.
So what are we waiting for? Let's celebrate and dig in.
Finally, I'm starving.
Instantly, Matthew and Sam began to stuff themselves with the food on the table. I noticed James' eye twitching in irritation, so I stifled my incoming laugh.
Really, you two? You're both acting like pigs.
Oh, let them have a little freedom, James. It's not like we've eaten recently either. I'm sure they've been starving.
Still, that's no excuse for stuffing their faces like backyard swine.
I almost couldn't hold it in. Wait, I saw hearts, and then I saw a little cross arrow thingy. Did I do good? I couldn't hold in my laughter anymore. As I laughed, Matthew and Sam looked my way, faces stuffed.
Is something funny?
What are you laughing at?
I stopped to catch my breath. I leaned over the table and took a few breaths before replying. You are both so funny. Both of their faces turned a slight pink before they looked away from me, and they swallowed the food in their mouths.
Shut up! We're not funny. We're hungry.
Those are not mutually exclusive things. You can be both.
Well, we're glad that we made you laugh.
Shut up, Matthew!
What? I'm just saying.
See, James, it's entertainment for her.
They were funny to me. At least they enjoyed the food, and as I watched, I took a couple pieces of food for myself and placed them on a plate before eating as well. Eventually, we all ate dinner together. It was strange eating with just guys, but they were enjoyable to be around. They made me feel like a part of their family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disrupted. I like hanging out with guys too. It's a different kind of... I don't know. It's like... It's a different kind of... Just... I want to say aura, but that's not quite right. That's not the right word. It's a different just kind of climate to be in when you're... Other than being with just a group of girls. It's different. But in a good way. I don't know. I'm weird. It's my mom. Excuse me. Hello?
Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off.
Hi, Mom. Everything's fine. I'm actually eating dinner right now.
Oh, good, good. So there was food there. Well, your father wanted me to call and talk to you about having a house party tomorrow night to celebrate the new house and all.
A house party? Tomorrow night? So soon?
Your father insists. You know how he is with events.
Fuck him in the face. I knew exactly what she meant. He didn't like long, relaxing periods between important events. It was slightly messed up. I was expected to act on the drop of a dime, while moving immediately the day after the funeral to my grandfather's house, to now organizing a party. I know. Well, since I don't exactly have UT here to help me arrange it, I'm going to need some time to prepare things.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, Suzu and Naomi can help. I have work, and you know how your father is.
Yeah, he's an asshole! I know. I have to do it myself. He won't help.
I'm sure it'll be amazing, honey. I have faith in you.
Fuck you. And who's going to be at the party? A bunch of Dad's friends? Not exactly a good message to give to your daughter who already feels like you don't love her. Fuck you.
All right, I gotta go. I love you, sweetie.
That's all you called to say? Love you too, Mom. How am I going to do this?
Is something wrong?
She has to organize a house party for her parents.
Oh, right. Mind reading. But yeah, I gotta do it soon or my parents will be really disappointed. I'll have to stay up and organize everything tonight.
Hey, why don't we help you? That's what we're here for, right?
I don't see why not.
I can name a few reasons why we shouldn't.
I'm with Sam on this. Okay. My opinion on parties is not a good one. Okay. As I was growing up, we always had a huge Halloween party. And that was cool. I liked the huge Halloween party. Thing was, like, a fourth of the way through the party, I would have to go upstairs because I would just feel so socially drained from being around that many people, all wanting to talk to me, and all wanting a piece of my attention. And it was not fun. I am an introvert. It just drained me so bad. Oh, God. I was so tired and... too many people all in one place, all talking at once. Ugh, not fun. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this. I'm trying to kind of get over that kind of social anxiety bullshit. But still, that sucked. But anyway, back to the story.
Sam?
I'm with Sam on this.
Back off.
We'll take care of everything, miss. Just leave everything to us.
That was surprising. I didn't think the boys would offer to help right off the bat. I couldn't help but smile. I was actually rather thankful now that I let them stay. Now I didn't have to do everything alone. As I kept thinking about it, I couldn't help but yawn.
Feeling a little tired over there, princess?
Yeah, it's been a long day. At least tomorrow's the weekend, so I can sleep in. And then it hit me. Wait, where are all you going to sleep?
We found some guest rooms on the opposite end of the house from the master bedroom. I'm sure those will do just fine.
Okay. Oh, got it. Alright then, I'm heading to my room to study and sleep. I guess I'll see you all tomorrow?
Have a good night.
I will. You too. With that, I left the dining room and went to my room.
Eric, no.
What? I wasn't going to do anything.
Yes, he was.
Shh.
Oh no. As soon as I got to my room, a wave of exhaustion hit me. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? I just woke up from that nap. I dragged myself to bed, hauled up one of my bags, opened it, and grabbed my economics book, knowing that no matter how tired I was, I had to study at least a page or two before sleeping at last. The words on the page scrambled in my mind as I read them, but after 2 or 3 tries I managed to understand what the page was about. Equations. Ugh. Finally, I decided to change in my pajamas and head to bed. Today had been a long day and I needed the rest. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. 3 days of surprises in a row would kill me. Be prepared to die then. With that thought in my mind, I drifted to sleep, embracing the darkness of slumber.
You fucking pretty boys think you're all that, huh? Well, save that to the end of my pistol.
What's going on? I couldn't move my body. It felt like I was tied up. I couldn't see anything beyond the darkness that surrounded me, yet I could hear the sounds of a heated argument coming at me from all directions.
One move and she gets it.
Let her go!
Matthew?
Come on, chicken shit. Fight us like a real man.
Like you scare me, Sam. Come on. Take one step. I dare ya.
Why can't I see?
Stay away from her, Malix!
So Malix is our bad guy for this evening? Morning? Afternoon? Whatever it is, wherever you are.
And what are you gonna do, nerd boy?
Hey, James isn't that bad of a nerd. Unless he's correcting grammar. But I've been known to do that too! Suddenly I felt myself pulled to one side, and arms wrapped around my body protectively.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Eric? Shut up, Eric! As I was held in a tight embrace, I felt the world around me once again settle into a low, peaceful hum. The hostility of the dream before had faded into black as the arms around me rocked me comfortingly. Slowly, though, my eyes fluttered opened, and I looked up at the person holding me. Damien? Oh, he's cute, but okay. I stared into the eyes of Damien. His face was painted with worry and concern. I knew he must have seen my dream. Why did I dream of Eric holding me?
You can't control your dreams.
Eric's an asshole! Oh, well, I guess you're right.
You okay?
And you can control your dreams. You just have to think about what you want and not let bad thoughts come into your head. That's why dreams go bad, because you let the bad thoughts in. At least for me. I'm not sure what it is for everyone else. I'm fine, thanks. What time is it?
It's 9 a.m. James and I were making breakfast when I, well...
You can't control your mind reading?
No, not yet at least. I hope to learn eventually, though.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's good. I'm assuming you had a nightmare.
Yeah, sorry for disturbing you both.
You didn't disturb us, miss. Besides, we'd rather make sure you're okay before anything.
Oh, thank you.
Now, why don't you come downstairs with us and have some breakfast? I'm sure some nice food will take your mind off of what you dreamt of.
It was embarrassing to let the damsel in be the damsel in distress once again, but I felt rather happy that James and Damien were concerned for me. Despite only knowing me for a short while, I wasn't sure if it was just courtesy or if they were genuinely concerned. I couldn't exactly read their minds. Alright. The boys led me to the dining room, where the smell of bacon and eggs danced in the air. The smell wafted from the kitchen and made its way into the room, making my stomach growl in need. Breakfast smells great.
We should be done with breakfast soon. If you want to sit down at the table, you can.
Nothing. I nodded before sitting down. As I sat down, however, my mind drifted back to the dream I had. That feeling of hostility around me made my body shudder instinctively, even though I knew it wasn't real. However, as my eyes closed, I felt a hand place itself on top of my head, breaking me out of my thoughts. Huh?
Morning. You alright?
Cute. Yeah, I'm fine. Sam, the owner of the hand on my head, raised an eyebrow at me before rustling my hair and moving away to sit down at the table. He then barked towards the kitchen where James was working.
Hey! Is the food done yet? I'm starving!
What a dick.
There's no need to yell, Sam!
You're yelling too!
Don't argue with me!
That's adorable! From behind me, Eric appeared and sat beside me, rubbing his temples in obvious annoyance.
Can we not yell this early in the morning? It's not like we're in the castle.
Ah! Wrong button. Sorry. Castle? For some reason, when I heard the word castle, I couldn't help but yell in surprise. These guys had a castle? Sam looked at me and smirked at my reaction.
Yeah, we have a castle back home. Our dining room's 10 times bigger than this room.
Then wouldn't it be logical to not yell?
I'm not yelling, I'm talking loudly.
Whatever.
Soon, James and Damien appeared, hands full of plates. They carried bacon, eggs, toast, and waffles. They placed the plates down by each seat before seating themselves.
My favorite.
Finally.
Thank you for the breakfast. It looks amazing.
It's our pleasure.
All of a sudden, my phone began to ring, ushering me to pull it from my pocket and answer. Hello?
Hey, good morning. Guess who's at your door right now?
Right on cue, there was a knock from the lobby door. My heart stopped. Suzu and Naomi were here.
I'll get it.
My heart quickly began to pound in my chest. Matthew was in the lobby and he'd get to the door first. I instantly jumped out of my chair and rushed out of the dining room. I passed through the archway of the dining room and saw Matthew reach his hand to the door, causing the world to go into slow motion. Matthew, don't! But before my words could reach his ears, Matthew had opened the door, revealing the surprised faces of Naomi and Suzu. The world around me stopped as Suzu and Naomi kept their eyes on Matthew, who merely stared back in fear and embarrassment. I could feel the air go from warm to freezing in a matter of seconds.
Hi?
I could not believe this was happening. How was I going to explain this? This week was already bad enough. To make matters worse, I was frozen in place. Please, for God's sake, someone do something other than stand there!
Who are you?
Suzu, let me explain.
What's going on here?
Who's at the door, Matthew? Oh.
Soon the other incubi appeared in the lobby with us. The situation was not getting pretty. I had to think fast. They're in your head. That'd be an awesome one if I could get them to believe it. They've known you long enough to know they're not your brothers. And this one's the most true.
Then why did one of them open the door?
Visitors can open a door.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Then I felt a hand on my shoulder and felt the tension in my body almost fade away. I turned my head to see James smile at me before stepping in front of me.
We must apologize, ladies. We know this situation must be confusing for everyone. Let's take this to the dining room and we'll explain everything.
Hopefully everything does not include demons. Yes. Before I knew it, I was led to the dining room along with Suzu and Naomi, and we sat across from their confused gazes. As Naomi and Suzu sat down, Eric and Matthew placed their untouched plates of food in front of them, surprising their guests.
Whoa, this looks amazing.
Thank you.
Our pleasure, ladies. We hope you enjoy your meals.
Well, why don't I just say that I employed them to help me around the house because it's so big and I'm not used to being on my own? Why wasn't that an option? I could say employees. Fuck it.
Make sure you dig in.
I looked at Naomi and Suzu as they began to eat, visibly enjoying every bite they placed in their mouths. Hopefully the food would ease their minds for whatever James wanted to reveal. As Naomi and Suzu ate their impromptu meals, James and the other boys stood behind my chair, making me grow more red in the face.
So, Anderson, are you gonna tell us what's going on?
Well, you see, Gently, James placed a hand on my shoulder again, signaling me to just eat my food. As I began to eat, he spoke to Naomi and Suzu.
That makes sense.
Ah!
It's such a huge house.
Crap, I went back one. Oh well, whatever.
A huge house for a wonderful princess such as Miss Anderson deserves the greatest of servants to care for it.
Oh, so my question did work. Okay.
But why are you all dressed so casually and stuff? Aren't servants supposed to have uniforms or whatever?
Well, Miss Anderson allows us to get comfy while we work, so she lets us wear casual clothes.
Yeah, something like that.
We're sorry if we made the situation awkward earlier.
We're very sure that Miss Anderson is also still getting used to having us as her servants. It would be very hard to explain after just a day.
I guess.
So, if I may ask, what brings you two ladies here?
Well, we wanted to see how our friend was doing. Since it's the weekend and all, usually we hang out and just chill.
Yeah, like going to the arcade and stuff.
Or the Pink Lady Cafe.
There's an arcade?
That makes a lot of sense, ladies. Well, we don't wish to disturb you any further than we have.
Can I adopt Matthew? He's adorable.
Huh? Preparing for what?
We gotta prep the house for some sort of housewarming party thing.
Our princess's parents requested a housewarming party to be held here soon.
And by soon, they mean tonight.
Oh, well, I guess we can help out or something. Right, Naomi?
I thought you wanted to go to the arcade.
This housewarming thing is more important.
You're just saying that because I agreed with you on spicy food.
No need. We can handle it. If you'd like to, miss, you can go out with your friends while we handle things here.
I want to help.
Seriously?
Sam, not now.
I wanted to help out, but at the same time, I wanted to go out with my friends. James gave me a look of understanding, letting me know that if I left, everything would be fine. I had to make a decision. I'm gonna help around the house. It's my responsibility. I'm sure. Besides, it's my housewarming party. I should help out too.
Want us to help out as well?
I think we got it taken care of. Thanks though, girls.
Alright, we'll head on out then so we're not in the way.
Sorry guys, I'll hang out with you guys soon.
It's all good, Anderson. We'll definitely come to the housewarming party tonight.
Cool. Thank you! I led them back to the lobby and walked them to the doors, opening it for them with a thankful smile. Ugh. They both gave me hugs before walking out to Naomi's car, which was parked in the driveway. And with that, they left. I was happy that they wanted to help, but I had to do this on my own. It was not their work, so I didn't want to force it on them, just because they were my best friends. We had the entire day to work. The party was tonight, and all we had to do was make everything right. We sat down, we talked about what needed to happen before the party started that night. Each guy had been assigned to a different part of the party to do right after lunch, and we began to work. Since everything was taken care of by at least one whatever, James told me I could assist one of them. The question was who? Sam, sexy Sam, yes. I walked to the front yard to see Sam not cleaning, but doing slow motions with his hands and arms. He was doing Tai Chi, a form of martial arts I had previously learned aside from Taekwondo. Cool! Common interest! That's awesome! However, he wasn't cleaning, which made me cross my arms and glare at him. Aren't we supposed to be cleaning the front yard?
You were taking too long. I already finished cleaning.
What? I know better than to click again. Okay. I looked around the yard and noticed that the windows were polished, the weeds were pulled and tossed out into the sidewalk, the lamps were wiped down, the stairs were swept. He really did finish cleaning. We literally disbanded a few minutes ago, though. Wow, you work fast. That's my phone! Sam didn't respond. He kept his eyes closed and continued to do his Tai Chi. For a guy who wanted to be a badass, I would have imagined him doing hard workouts or karate moves for practice. Tai Chi was not what I expected out of him. I stood there wondering what to do. Oh yes! A heart popped up! I remained quiet as I stood beside him and began to move along with his movements. He was going slow, so it was easy to follow along.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
This isn't supposed to be fun, okay? It's actually supposed to be difficult.
I know. Sam opened an eye to look at me without breaking his motions before closing it and continuing. I followed along flawlessly, keeping to his speed. It was very relaxing. Until I managed to trip over my feet and land on him.
Hey! Watch it!
Sorry! I landed on top of Sam, staring eye to eye with him. Sam and I couldn't stop blushing, nor did either of us move from the ground. I could hear my heart pounding in my chest. Sam didn't move a muscle, but just stared up at me in embarrassment. I eventually moved off of him and brushed myself off with a large blush on my face. Sam sat up and rubbed his head.
Man, watch where you're going next time.
I nodded. He stood up and looked at me for a moment. I could see in his eyes that he was concerned if I was okay, but he refused to ask. I smiled before walking back into the house. I heard him sigh before I walked out of earshot. Ugh. I got a little bit of a cold. Sorry, guys. Ugh. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking the essentials for the party. Knowing my dad, he invited his business partners and the execs of the Anderson Company to show me off. Like the asshole that he fucking is. I stood in front of my mirror in my room, staring at my form as a million thoughts ran through my mind. It was a housewarming party. It was just a housewarming party, but at the same time, it wasn't. It was my chance to show my dad that I was better than his expectations. It was a chance for me to see my parents to see me as a woman. It was a test to see if I was really ready to live on my own. Well, not truly alone. I had the incubi to thank, but even so, I didn't have my dad guiding me or my mom helping me through living alone. A knock on my door broke my thoughts, surprising me. And I'm going to leave this here, because I think I've been recording for a long time. So, I will see you guys in the next episode, and that's when we will have the dinner party. And that's my phone again. Alright, I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to leave feedback. Have a great day, night, afternoon, whatever. Bye, guys.